The Costilla County Youth Camp started back in 1992. That was kind of when we first started to think of maybe this would be a good idea to do something positive and be able to expose the kids to Colorado parks and wildlife. It's a 3-day camp. Kids the ages 6 to 14 can register for the camp, and we're still basing it on hunter education, but not completely on hunter education. What we want to do is we want to expose the young kids, 6 to 9 years old, give them a little bit of an idea of what we do, what Colorado Parks and Wildlife is all about. We're doing little things like Project Wild, Watchable Wildlife, Bears, Bears, Bears.
It's a deer! It's a deer!
So we're doing all these things with these kids to expose them to that so that when they become 10 years or older, 10 to 14 years, they can move into the bigger segments of the Costilla County Youth Camp and actually try to test for their hunter safety card. These are going to be my team leaders one day, right?
Yes!
These are going to be my team leaders one day, right?
Yes!
That's what I want to hear. Now that's a group. The big kids, they go into the main trail. The main presentations of hunter education, which are gun safety, bow safety, and they'll actually shoot bows. They'll shoot 22s, they'll shoot muzzle loaders, they'll shoot high-powered rifles, they'll go on a hunter safety trail, learn about looking at their targets, looking at their animals, IDing them, IDing that animal and looking beyond the target, crossing over fences, creek crossings, the whole bit.
That's safety with the gun. That's the number one goal of this, right? Because when we go hunting, what's the number one goal?
Safety.
We come back home nice and safe.
At the end of the day, we pack them all up in the bus them back to the center, they have dinner, we end up giving them their hunter education exam that night. And that is kind of tough because they've had 2 days of, they're in the heat, they're in the rain, sometimes there's complaining and sometimes there's not, there's drama, this and that. But those kids that really focus can actually do very well in their hunter education exams. Improve the habitat. If you want more wildlife, more miles out on the ground, you have to make sure they have stuff to eat. If not, you're not going to have a very good wildlife resource. Thursday morning, which is our fishing morning, we come out, we do all our activities. Before the kids go out and fish, we'll have lunch, and then we will give them their cards, and then we do this presentation, and I think they feel good about that. That makes them feel very important. We talk a little bit about how impressed we are and how happy. So if it means something to us, then we should show that to them, and by giving them those cards, making that presentation, I think it makes them feel good. Hector Delgado! You guys' hands are going to get tired, but that's okay. We're happy. I just believe that education, it's super important. To me, education and law enforcement, in my mind, go hand in hand. If we're going to dedicate ourselves to our communities and to the kids in our communities, because bottom line is, that's our future. That's where it's at. We have to be able to teach these children. We have to be able to teach them and try to retain them as hunters, because that's what we preach. We're out there preaching it, so we have to do it.
Yep. Always keep the firearm pointed in the safe direction.
Treat every gun like it's loaded.
Treat every gun as if it is always loaded, okay? That's a very important one.
Because at the end of the day, at the end of my career, if there's 1, 2, 3 people that come out of here that are game wardens, and we have 1 so far. I know we have 2 that have come out of Costilla County, maybe 3. Or kids that are pursuing that degree, that natural resource field, or just caring about the environment, then I think we've done our job. So that's why I'm super passionate about it, because I believe it. I believe it.